Hi, I'm Yetti. So it is daytime. This journey for me has actually been kind of slow. It wasn't love at first sight. I think it was when I actually started to realize how intentional they were with their lyrics, their relationship with each other, and relationship with like stays. That I was like, oh, I want to be part of that. I want to be amongst. Tell me what your journey with them is like. I really like the fact that they've taken the time to actually do this, and not just like a live. You know, they're actually putting content out there to kind of celebrate. It's not just their anniversary, right? It's actually like Stay's anniversary, which I think is really powerful. I think it's really special. It bonds me closer to groups when I feel like they actually care about the people that are watching them, and it feels like they do. So I'm really hoping though we don't get any POVs. If you watch my last reaction, it was too much. It was actually too much. The cuteness was a lot, and the whole like, nah, especially Felix, it was too much. So I'm hoping we get cute without the POV, because yeah. Their rest time. Isn't it funny how in their rest time, Bang Chan is still working? Like a workaholic. Well, like the guitar sounds nice. Oh my gosh, rock phases. Stop. It honestly feels like you know, 2000s, early 2000s, pop rock type bands like Hanson, other kind of ones like that. It feels like he's channeling that, maybe what he kind of saw when he was younger. The cuteness level is actually a lot. This is what I was talking about. Their bond to each other is just obvious. You can tell when groups like each other. You can tell when they respect each other. You can tell when they really get on. And they have all three of those things. And it's obvious. It doesn't feel like just acting, and it just feels very like, it's very sweet. It's very sweet to see them bonding together. And this whole I think Sungmin's starting it with the clean air twice. So it's like when we're together, that breath twice, that's when I feel like most at peace, and I feel the clean air coming, which is just so beautiful. Even when he sings, it's so pretty. Was that real? That feels like that was a real moment. This feels like it's cute without being. It's cute and youthful without being cheesy. To me, at least, it feels like a very kind of mature style of cuteness where it's just, hey, like we just enjoy each other's company, we enjoy hanging out with each other. Even the whole physical contact that they're doing with each other, it's not over the top. It's just like natural, that because of the time we spent together, this is like a normal thing that we would do, and having that kind of ease of interactions with the visual ease that we're seeing of the sea and like the waves. It's really like it's just making you, it's just making me feel at least just very like happy and peaceful.
도로 위 톡에 지나서 휴게 속아먹고 사들고 부작위도 봐도 바랄 거 파란색 팔랑 견뎌내만 말아 날씨도 풀렸대 하늘 좀 바라주자는 고민은 다 날리고
Let the stress fly
away Don't worry about tomorrow So we'll just have some fun right now
I was gonna speak and then seeing Felix, hearing Felix sing, I was like, oh, because I don't feel like I see it a lot. So I need to like pay attention to it. You can see that he's being cautious when he sings. I heard, or I saw something, some sort of live. Oh no, maybe it was a guide actually. I think it was a guide that I watched where it's talking about how he's not that confident as a singer. And you can see that like in the choices that he makes with where he takes the notes, that he is cautious. And I understand that, but I'd love to actually see him be more confident and just kind of let loose. And I'm sure he's more able than he thinks he is in his mind. But Han's diction always gets me. And so I was just listening to it without even really looking at the lyrics and what he's saying. Because the way he conveys things, that's, I think, the first impression from the first time I saw him. That's what was so strong to me, that his diction and just his like expression, his way. Is he the ball? Imagine!
도로 위 톡에 지나서 휴게 속아먹고 사들고 부작위도 봐도 바랄 거 파란색 팔랑 견뎌내만 말아 날씨도 풀렸대 하늘 좀 바라주자는 고민은 다 날리고 Girl, let the stress fly away Don't worry about tomorrow So we'll just have some fun right now 지평선의 서강 배경 삼아 잡아봐
They have some nice beautiful, I think I've seen him.
Nobody can touch me 오늘 밤은 밤새 또 피곤할 리 없지 망설일 필요 없어
That inflection that he actually says.
모든 짐은 내려두고서 here we go
Oh, I love that they added the real giggles. Nah, see, this is what happens when you like produce songs yourself. Those little touches, no, that was actually beautiful. Them adding in the giggle themselves. It's like a giggle era, because we had that in MANIAC as well, like Hands. I didn't know there's so many ways to actually laugh, that you can convey so many different types of messaging within a laugh, because this was very like cute and playful. That was beautiful. This is like weaving. I can't believe they left that in a song. He's throwing up too. Wait. Nah, not with the tie. Oh! Do you know, in this, I really started seeing Chan as a solo artist as well. Like, you can obviously see where they would each take it. I love it! That's like the best thing I've seen all week. I was gonna say, like, you can see where they could all take like their kind of solo songs and things like that, but definitely in this you can really see Chan's character if he's solo. this whole like ease of the rock vibe, and you know, like swinging the guitar around, just his ease, you can see it. I wonder if they chose these pairings. Nah, see, I don't think I registered how beautiful Nino is until now. Stunning. Their smiles are really precious.
애들 있어서?
계속
오늘 공연 아주 성공적으로 마무리했습니다.
So beauty. Gosh. Isn't that the same instrumental? It's Time Out. See the way he felt that? Nah, look at that, look at that. His face. Like he's feeling the music. Oh, come on. I'm actually gonna watch their concert on Patreon. I can't wait till they come to London, because I have no idea when that's gonna happen. So I'm gonna watch it on Patreon if you want to join. Oh! Shut. That edit. Is it? I feel like Ian has just had some sudden growth spurt. I don't know if it's the blonde hair, but he's just. It's like coming of age.
뭔가 항상 듣고 싶은 말인 것 같아, 보카이.
저는
우리도
랍?
항상 찾아오겠다라는 뜻이.
파이팅!
I don't think I can actually handle a straight performance in life, because you're gonna get all the like talent, you're gonna get all of the craziness with the vocals, the dances, but equally you're gonna get all those moments with them just being really sweet and heartfelt, and in person that's going to be harder because you don't have the distance of a screen to kind of protect yourself. Okay, CIRCUS. Oh, there's no lyrics. Interesting.
Dissect your coil like a megaphone. He's cutting nine, you can add a man a mood. Hibi, niga kitsuka teleki.
Listen, Changbin can sing, but never, ever, ever take away from me him as a rapper. Like that, oh. The way he appeared, turned his head, the depth of his voice, it's that he can change his voice and tone like depending on the song every single time. He gets me every single time. I love him. Like, he's becoming one of my favorite rappers, and there's a lot. Yeah, like there's a lot of rappers, but he's wow. Does he have solo stuff? I know you're here, but I'm sorry, I need my moment. Nah, I need my moment to like deep this, feel it. Felix just pushes. Oh no. Oh, sorry, Felix. I was in another place.
Bring out the fire, ring, ring, juggling, we gon' burn this down.
Oh, like
juggling, we gon' burn this down.
oh, it's all pieces down. Eddie.
Starts with the bang, bang, bang. As I got a band, play, play, play. The ties and a Tony ready. All right, and round and round and round and round. The show must go on. Focus.
Do you know, for a second, I thought that was Felix in the middle, and I was like, that sounds like us. Oh, there's two types. They have two versions of themselves. The performers and the rebels.
Well, welcome to the zone. Feeling good right now. Feeling good right now. Body move. Feeling good right now.
That's their signature, isn't it?
So welcome to my home. Feeling good right now. Feeling good right now. All lights out.
Nah, this chorus is...
ladies and gentlemen.
What the heck is going on? What is happening in this song? So they're doing the transitions and the drops and the effects that they always do in every song, but because often the music within the song and the beats are a lot heavier, they use so many more instruments, so it has that kind of like full noisy effect. But here they're using less, so they're still having those transitions, they're still having those effects that make them Stray Kids, and they're still having the choreo elements that make them Stray Kids. The like leg kind of opening in and out. I was talking about the head and upper body like half spin that they do. Like there's elements that are Stray Kids, but because musically it's stripped back a little, it's like kind of it's taken me time to be like, oh yeah, that's their sound, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense to you. But I guess because it's Japanese as well, so like they're carving out a sound. I don't know if this is first or second Japanese release, but still, like they're carving a Japanese sound that is still in keeping with their authenticity of like what they produce, regardless.
Right now. So welcome to my home. Feeling good right now. Feeling good right now.
I saw I have a bias every like day.
My ladies and gentlemen, ain't nobody can do it like this. Let's just start a lot to make a white socks.
He never slows it down like that, but he still kept his tone with it, especially at the end. Like,
let's just start a lot to make a white socks.
I see you, champ.
Bring out the fire. Ring, 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 juggling, we gon' burn this down.
Nah,
this
melody is epic.
The show starts with the bang, bang, bang. As I got a band, play, play, play. A ties and a Tony ready. Oh, out and around, 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 around. The show must go on.
They're taking over Harley Quinn.
Focus, stand up. Welcome to the zone. Feeling good right now, feeling good right now. Body move. Feeling good right now, feeling good right now.
Oh, is it like they're showing them how it's done?
Feeling good right now, feeling good right now. Now this is what you're waiting for.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
oh, stays of the match. Stays of the match that ignites it. Stop. Nah, this messaging is beautiful. Stays of the match. They're the reason. Oh, yes! They kept they brought it in. Those elements. First start. And now they blend in the two parts of themselves.
준비 끝. 나도 준비 끝. 나도 준비 끝.
Love, 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 love. I love the chorus. I like the elements that we're getting. The whispers, I don't think the whispers hit me as much as they usually do. And I think because, as I was saying, musically, it's not as dramatic, the changes that they're doing. So the whispers don't have that like effect that they often do. Or maybe I'm just getting better able to handle it. But the tones definitely were getting me. I thought it was very interesting that Han changed up his style here, and he was like elongating all of his words, stretching everything out. He was in a deeper register, whereas he's often like he flips quite quickly into being like quite high pitched. I thought it was interesting that he like tried something different, perhaps because of the way that the beat is structured. It would suit his voice being like this more. This suits Chanbin perfectly. Chan as well, of course. So I'm going to watch their Maniac part change on Patreon as well. Come to Patreon for that.